My friends, I promised you an update and here it is. On the 24th of August 2019, I hosted the very first Old World Rising tournament. 8 players from Gibraltar, Spain and the UK battled it out, 4 matches each, in order to fight for supremacy over the Old World. This was not only the first ever Old World Rising event, but also the first ever event I've ever hosted solo. And before I get into anything, I just want to say that 2 weeks later, I'm still freaking shattered. I was up since 5 o'clock in the morning, and I didn't get any rest until 4 AM the following day. Almost 24 hours awake, but damn was it fun. What you're seeing on the screen is some various clips taken throughout the event, and we're going to have some little interview segments and so on as the video progresses. But I just kind of want to talk about everything administration-wise beforehand, and we'll go from that. So some of you may know I run a relatively small Warhammer Fantasy based YouTube channel, and I've been dying to host an event ever since the community kind of got started again this year. Honestly, it's been rather difficult, not in terms of the players, but rather myself trying to get this organized. There was a lot of stuff that needed to be done, the tables needed to look good, I needed to be ahead of myself, essentially. Not only with just creating a rule pack, but making sure that people's lists were legal, and I had to get some help with that too, because it was just insane the amount of stuff. I honestly don't know how one guy can do these things. I used to take part in a lot of tournaments back in the day, and it used to be run by one dude, and now I can understand why he was so stressed back then. But that being said, it was so worth it to see 8 players play their games, and they were having so much fun. It was absolutely amazing to see so many different types of lists being used and tactics, stuff that I haven't seen for years being done. It's absolutely fantastic. If anyone's interested in the army lists, I'll probably be posting them in the Discord server because it's just easier to have and it won't get lost. But with that being said, let's just check out some of the clips with some of the background noise. I do apologize that there is a lot of background noise. The camera isn't too great with that, but it should be kind of cool, and then we'll be back.
Like it.
Final match.
Final match, so down to who's winning. I think he's going to win the game, the league though. He's going to win all his matches. We'll see.
We'll see.
Well, I don't know, considering how hot it is in here, you could always pass out. Win by default.
I still think he'll win though. I still think he'll win, even if he forfeits now, he'll still win.
Well, we don't want to say anything about your dwarves then, do we? We join in on deployment here. Dawson, tactics for the match.
Win.
Care to elaborate?
No.
Alex, tactics.
Win.
Right, final match here. High Elves versus Dark Elves.
Yeah,
Teddy Bear, do we have any tactics for this match?
Yeah, tell me what your tactics are.
My tactics will be secretive.
Oh, sounds like fighting talk to me.
Kill them all, man. Kill them. Basically, we're looking at a Dark Elf win. So far, just been blitzing every army, destroying everything. My tactics are just sublime. It's like death.
It's interesting that you say that, but didn't you lose your first game?
No, I don't remember that.
Well, considering I'm the one with the scores, I'm pretty sure I have the scores, and I'm fairly certain you did lose.
You're mistaken, man. You're mistaken. It is just death all the way. Kill them all, man. Kill them all.
Prize up for grabs. It's Old World Rising.
As you can see, the banter was fun, the people were enjoying themselves, and to me that's all that mattered. But before we start getting to thanking everyone, I just want to say that a portion of the ticket prices went towards charity, to the Royal Gibraltar Regiment Benevolent Fund. It's super awesome that we could do this event and actually support a charity with it. They were really nice enough to allow us to use their premises of Grand Battery House, and it shows that here in Gibraltar there's a lot of community in all aspects of life, which makes me proud to be from here. That being said, I want to take the time to thank all 8 players for taking part and showing some really cool armies. There was Kieran with his very melee-based Ogre Kingdoms list, Nathan with his magical long-range High Elves, Alex proving once again that it's not all about the artillery for the Empire, Greg with a very Dark Elves list, Raoul with a very impressive Chaos Warriors list, no magic, no anything really, it was very singular models. I think the army in total was about 14-15 models. It was actually really impressive to see. Ruben with an army that completely surprised me, that of a full fast cavalry list for his Dark Elves. It was actually really interesting seeing him surround everyone in the space of like 2 turns. Jesus with a very frontline based dwarf army. Really interesting to actually see dwarves moving in turn 1. And finally Dominic with his anti-magic dwarf army as per usual. Very powerful to stop enemies with casters. It was great to see all 8 players together under one roof, just all for the love of Warhammer Fantasy Battle. Honestly, I could not imagine a better day. A massive thanks to Dom from the Warshop, not only for donating some prizes to the event, the Warriors of Chaos box, the Orc Shadespire box and the dice pack, but also taking part in the event due to the fact that we had a last minute cancellation. Mate, honestly, I can count on you with everything. You're a very good friend. Thank you once again. A massive thanks to my friends Jason, Catherine and their beautiful daughter Alyssa. Jason knew that I was struggling, so he took over camera duties throughout the whole day and even helped me keep score whilst I was running around like a headless chicken with rule checking and all that stuff. And thank you Catherine for forcing me to eat, because I honestly kept forgetting to eat throughout the whole event. A big thank you to the local Warhammer Fantasy community. A lot of you guys came down to support and it was great, especially helping out with rules and stuff like that whilst I had to deal with 4 tables at the same time. Thank you so much guys, you have no idea how much I appreciate that. And finally, a massive thanks to one of our other sponsors, SN Battle Reports. These guys are an awesome collective of 40k and 30k fans. They produce amazing battle reports and they were so happy to help out, not only just with donating the medals as prizes when everything went kind of tits up with the original prizes, but just in general helping out, offering words of support, knowing that it was my first event. Thank you guys, honestly, it means a lot that a collective as big as yours are able to just help the little guy out. I learned a lot from this event, and it won't be the last. Some of you who have already probably been seeing me talking about it on Discord, or on the Warhammer Fantasy Facebook groups and so on, there will be one announced very soon. I've learned so much and I know how to make the next one even bigger and better. That being said, let's just check out the little award ceremony we had after that, and then we'll be back once again. Right, cool. So we reached the end of our tournament and I'm shattered. All the other players are shattered. It's been a long day. I'm just going to pan to them very quickly. Thanks to everyone that's taken part. Obviously, this couldn't have happened without our sponsors, the Warshop, SN Battle Reports, and obviously the Royal Gibraltar Regiment for allowing us to use this premises. We're going to start giving out some prizes out, because that's what we're here for, yeah? So, we're going to go up regardless on what point system everyone has gotten, where they are in the ranking. They all played amazingly well, just making sure that you all know this. Because, yeah, sometimes people come last place, but hey, everyone played amazingly well. So, 8th place. We have Dominic. Thank you. 7th place, we have Nathan, the High of Club.
Steady!
6th place, we have Kieran, the Ogre Kingdom player. My phone closed. 5th place, Greg. No way. 4th, Alex. Let's get to good stuff. 3rd place, Jesus.
Drum roll!
Hey. 2nd place, Raul. Okay.
Pues al menos la costumbre que te quedes The next tournament, you can't play with Charles.
Thank you.
And obviously, first place.
Thank you.
Obviously, this.
And this. Thank you very much, guys.
Now, we do have another little prize for Man of the Match, which by a landslide, Dom. So, we come to the end of our first Old World Rising tournament. Until next time, guys. Thank you. So here's to our first official tournament, and learning so much from it. It's safe to say there will be more, and after posting updates on various social medias and so on, and seeing so many people interested, we're going to be making it bigger and better. I can guarantee that. Until then guys, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, might I suggest giving the video a like, or even subscribing to the channel, as it really does help us out. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you all again very, very soon.
So what do you think about the quality of the players and the quality of the tournament today? Do you care to elaborate? Is that so? Who would you say is your favourite player? And what would you say to the viewers at home?